Hello, hello, hello. I'm not sure if anyone's around or they're actually sending bloody what to do be thingies out, but I thought that would go live anyway. I just watched the funniest video ever. Like, genuinely the funniest video. Drunken Unicorn needs to chill out. And it's the funniest thing. I can't believe, like, Tipster's got a phone call because he said he doesn't like it. And it also proves that, like, what everyone has been saying for all these years is 100% true, that Steve has been and still continues to band people together, message them, tell them how awful Katie is, to try and get his little, people together to go after her. It's insane. Like, absolutely insane. I can't help but laugh. Kind of amuses me somewhat, I'm not going to lie. Absolutely nuts. But he literally admitted on that Insidious vids. They just did a little video. I will link it. I haven't got the link right now. Oh, actually, I might have the link right now. I know I sent it. Hang on, I can get the link and I can put it in the chat. I think. Yeah, no, I can't. Okay, I'll put the link to the video that I'm talking about in the comment section, just because I should have put it in the description. Or I can put it in the description after I'm done. But that was genuinely the funniest freaking thing I've ever seen. He literally basically admitted that he did go and try and drag Tipster into Katie Joy drama. And you know that it's not just Tipster. You know that he did it because he went on Oggie's stream saying, a year from now, I'll prove everything to you. And Oggie's just like, dude, we really don't give a shit. It's just the funniest thing. Like, genuinely the funniest thing. I'm not even kidding. But that would definitely, Katie needs to grip that and take it to a lawyer for the courts, because it kind of proves that what she's been saying this whole time is 100% accurate, that he does go to channel to channel to channel. He did it with LB. He did it with, when he was all up in my videos when I was doing things with Katie in my DMs. And I'm telling you. But that is the funniest thing. Like, drunken unicorn trying to freaking derail tipsters, like, stream is just hilarious. I didn't send her, yet you're tweeting about it within like seconds of him saying it. Okay, dude, we believe you. Because obviously, what's Steve's end game? Shits and giggles, I don't know. I'm not even gonna lie. I really don't know. I just that was just the funniest fucking video I think I've watched in the longest time. And if I could laugh better without hurting, I would have laughed a lot longer. He's pissed off because Katie Joy had said that she felt uncomfortable about him talking about his pee. And to be fair, I feel uncomfortable when I've listened to him on a stream talking like things like that. I feel uncomfortable watching it. So to be in there, I would feel uncomfortable too. And the fact that, however anybody wants to think about Katie or think about what they think about this, like her feeling uncomfortable and the essay and all of this, like, do you know what I mean? Like, it was in a workplace. She was there to work. So it is in a work environment, which makes it SH. Do you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, but he just literally admitted on Tipster's stream that he tried, well, Tipster actually admitted that he tried to drag it in. Like, it's ridiculous. I'm glad someone is on. I needed to just sit back and chill. Are you talking about something guy? Yeah, I was just Wind Whisperer, blah blah blah. Sorry, I'm not with it today. Insidious vids just put up a little bit of Tipster's video, and it was pretty funny. I get it. I shits and giggles. I honestly don't know what the end game is, though. I think his end game is to get as many people to hate Katie and rag on her as possible, and that's why he has the people he does have around him. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's like get over it. Steve should have just moved on, apologized, and moved on. Exactly. And the thing is, it was made into something more by him. Do you know what I mean? Like, he used the word SH first. She didn't, he did. She said, oh, excuse me, she said, that made me feel very uncomfortable. I told Kyle, I don't want to be on a stream with you anymore. He admitted it, that he said the word penis in a pre-show. And then, like, he wants to say now that he didn't say it. Well, I've heard the way you speak to and about women, and it makes me uncomfortable. And I'm only a viewer. I turn off. Do you know what I mean? He made it worse himself. I don't like him. He reminds me of that Howard Stern guy. He's a funny, I don't know. It's like his life is online, you know? His whole existence is how people perceive him online. He has nothing else but what people perceive him online. Yep, he made it worse for himself. He 100% did. She literally made just a flyaway comment in a stream. It was in the comment section, and it was something along the lines of, I didn't like it. It made me feel uncomfortable. And he took that, ran with it, like said, oh, she's saying that I SH'd her and all of it. He made this into a big deal. Nobody else, just him. But I can't with him, like, honest to God. And like, he can sit there, like, he's literally like said things that are really, really bad. You know, he got, and this is just from my recollection, so some things might be a bit off on this part because I'm trying to remember, and I'm not great. You all know I'm not great about remembering. But he literally wanted to get to become friends with Leslie so that he could reach Katie's audience via Leslie. So he got Kim to get to Leslie, to get him and Leslie talking so that he can literally get to Katie Joy's audience, which is what he wanted, which is what he was trying to do then with Tipster and with other people. I don't like either one of them, but I do agree with Katie. I do too. I'm like, I know people think that I'm like this huge KJ supporter and stuff like that. Like, if Katie does something wrong, I'll happily do a video about it. I don't care. Do you know what I mean? If she did something wrong, I would happily do a video about her. What I'm not going to do, though, is sit and freaking regurgitate stuff over and over and over and over. Do you know what I'm saying? I have heard her talk about him before, and she basically implied he said talk dirty to her. Yeah. I find him sleazy. He reminds me of some of the men that I work in the government. He has got that, like, the quote unquote dirty old man thing going on, isn't he? Like that. But his life is online, you know? Most other people, you know, even included friggin' like Reds and Chesh and all, you know, they got lives Drunken Unicorn, they have lives outside of the internet. He hasn't. His life from morning till night is Twitter and YouTube. And it's sad. We should feel sorry for him. And Ruif's misses, like, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like proper hi Mandy, I'm proper girl crushing on her at the moment. Like she is being like the queen bitch, and I'm here for it. I'm absolutely here for it. Especially as I can just sit back and watch. Like she is absolutely being a queen bitch, and I'm here for it. What are we talking about? We were just talking about the whole Steve McRae and Katie SH scenario, and like just my opinions and thoughts on it. And I will link the video after I've finished this. I should have done it beforehand. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't think. I was just like, if I could laugh without hurting, I would be still laughing at that video. It's an Insidious Vids video, but I'll link it, Mandy, for you after I've done this. Whisper said, I could just be the way he has already talked to women. He does come from an old generation. No, I do agree with that, because my dad was very funny on things like that. Do you know what I mean? He would say like off the cuff things, but there's also like things that he does say. Like I've seen a video of him saying, well, Cheshire offered to give us all BJs when she came on. Why don't we just turn off the lights and it's whose penis she's got in her mouth? And that I don't like that. That's weird. He's talking about KJ again. Of course, his year ended, Mandy, and he just literally went on a full bender. But Drunken Unicorn derailed Tipster's live, must have been last night, and ended up like Tipster saying, I don't like Steve McRae. He tried to drag me into drama that I wasn't interested in. And that kind of proves that what everyone has been saying, especially Katie, that he has been going from creator to creator to creator to try and get people to go against Katie Joy. And he admitted it. He admitted that, and Tipster admitted that he tried to get him involved with that. He did the same with LB, because he wanted LB's audience, because LB and KJ at some point shared the same audience when they were both like, what, 14, 15,000. Obviously, like KJ has gone way past that 14, 15,000. LB's a little bit over it. But, you know, Katie has flown by. That's never going to stop. It's never going to stop, honest to God. But it kind of proves that he has been doing this. You know, he has been going from creator to creator. And just that video alone, Katie needs to send her lawyer, because that will prove 100% that what she's been saying, hey Chopper, what she's been saying is absolutely right, that he is going from place to place to place trying to get all these people to, you know, go after Katie, say these things about Katie. When I was going after Katie, he would be in my chat constantly trying to derail it one way or the other. Wouldn't it be funny if Ruth's wife's finances this? Oh my God, yes. Oh my God. I'm not even lying. I'm proper like girl crushing on her right now. Like I'm not even lying. She is my queen right now. The shit that's coming out of her mouth, she's not. Don't fuck with a woman scorned. Like, if you link it, I'll watch. I'll definitely, as soon as I finish this, I'll put it in the comments section, and I'll pin it at the top of the comments, Mandy, for you, babe. Sorry, I should have thought about it sooner. I didn't think. But it was, yeah, I'm proper like hardcore girl crushing on her. She is the queen. She's hilarious. And she is proper woman scorned right now. I never understood that whole part though. I've said it a bunch of times why this man from across the other side of the world wants to basically like be a cash cow for someone grimy like Steve, in my opinion. Do you know what I mean? I never understood it. I never got the reason behind it when that money could be going, and it's irrelevant whether he's loaded and got millions and trillions or whatever. That money could be going to people he loves, his children, you know, his later in life, his grandchildren, his close family and stuff like that. But instead he wants to give it to some grimy old man that lives in a fucking closet. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. Like, it genuinely doesn't make sense. Well, there's something, but Steve needs to, like, sorry, you need to find another boy toy. I suggest you lube up. Ruif has got to be so humiliated. Karma got him good. I just don't understand, and I'm never gonna be able to understand it. That some grown ass man has got that much of a man crush on Steve. Like, why? If he was a friend, right, if he really genuinely liked Steve, and rather than putting tens of thousands of dollars, right, into a stupid dumbass lawsuit, why not like help him get out of that closet he's in? Help him, you know, eat better, get healthy, you know, not egg rolls. You know, get himself a car on the road that will, you know, or even like help him start a new channel and get his channel completely like up and running, pay for the advertisements, pay for, you know, productions, and pay for interviewers to come on, or interviewees to come on, and do you know what I mean? All that kind of stuff would have been so much more well spent, and he could have been using the money that Ruif have spent on this absolutely bullshit court case, because they're not going to get anything out of it. The channel's dead. Like, the channel is dead. Whether you want to believe it or not, the channel is dead. But by now and all this time, you could have been way up there in like the hundreds of thousands if you had put that money, that time, that energy into a channel. Oh, that's the rich guy funding his addy fees, right? Yep, that's right. She's all over Twitter calling Steve a psychopath. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm crushing on her. I'm not gonna lie. Be right back. Got a call one and I want to know. Okay, Mandy, no problem. I'm literally crushing on her. Anyone who likes a man, that must be a man like him. My husband would not want to be around a man like him. Mine either. Telling you. He wouldn't last 2 minutes with my husband. My husband would just have him running around in circles. Mandy Ruif was paying for Steve's legal fees, and his wife found out just recently. Let's say she showed him for who he was. Who's the boss? She's Karma. She's the boss bitch. Like, I'm literally bowing down to this queen. She is the queen. But oh my god, this video is just immense. I'm not even gonna lie.
Someone needs to like get her to fund KJ.
That's what Chopper and I were saying just now. Like, how awesome would it be for her to be? Yeah, because she literally put on Twitter something along the lines of, he's not the only one with money or something like that. And I was like, ooh, snap. Oh my god, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it be amazing?
It would definitely be a show on YouTube.
Oh my god. And like, just he was so dumb to show his face on Tipsters last night, just because like Tipster said, and it was clearly, he literally said, I didn't send Drunken Unicorn, yet within seconds you're tweeting about it. Really, boy? Really? And it's not the first time, you know. We all heard the story out of Albie's mouth that he wanted to get her and him to stream so that he could tell her story, so he could tell her his story so that he could reach KJ's subs. He's already, Leslie admitted that a lot ages ago. And he said that he will help her with production and all and get her up in subs. And no, all it did was hinder her. Being any part with Steve McRae has just hindered her channel. Do you know what I mean? Well, she hindered it as well. Like we're both like doing the getting the strike from doing their TV shows. Do you know what I mean? So she did that as well, but she could have still been uploading during that time. She could have been uploading and doing her uploads during that time, but she chose not to. She still should have. She still could have been making money. I have to remember. I'll watch the replay. Have a good day. Bye, Mandy. Have a great day, sweetheart. I'll put the link, Mandy, as soon as I've done here. I'll put the link in the comments section. I'll pin it for you, babe. Yeah, I think Ruif have spent too much time, like, chasing his tail, just trying to prove a point and trying to prove whose D is bigger. And okay, Ruif, it's not yours, love. But I gotta be honest, I shouldn't laugh, especially as it hurts when I laugh, but that did amuse me somewhat. That video is just, I think that's one of the best videos I've seen in a little while. It was pretty funny. It was like, I didn't send Drunken Unicorn. Sure about that? Because you're tweeting about it pretty damn fucking fast, dude. It's just too funny. I got such a bad attitude today. I got such a bad attitude. I know. Today I got a real bad attitude though today. And just like, surely the courts are going to see this though, right? And see him going from place to place, from YouTube creator to YouTube creator, trying to get them to do this to Katie Joy, and just literally be like, are you freaking kidding me that right now? You seriously think that you have not been the, instigator in 50%, if not more, of the crap this woman gets? Do you know what I mean? I'll never understand that. I'll never, ever, ever understand that.
Some with courts, so it's all dependent on what's allowed in and what isn't.
Well, I hope Katie's lawyer's fucking good. Well, let's hope that Ruif's is worth.
Like I was saying before, though, it all depends on the law.
Yeah.
Because he could be the worst, tyrant in the world. But if he can prove that she said one thing,
yeah,
that's where the problem comes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just think, like, literally, his little cult leaders, like, do you know what I mean? And he's literally there going, right, Drunken Unicorn, you go to Tipster and you make sure that you say it. And just in case you're watching, hi, Drunken Unicorn. Hi. You little creeper. And like the people that he has around him as well, for smart people, they're fucking dull as fuck, in my opinion. For like intelligently smart people, they're dumb as fuck. Slimy is not even close. And how he's like literally like Red Rick has literally like gone away because of the whole like Ilya Moon stuff, and yet he's still there like showing his face. It's crazy. but everyone else is to blame. Like, oh, I had no part of the Ilya Moon shit. Yeah, you did. Just as much as Dick Dawson did and all of those did. Yeah, you did. You literally went to other people's channels and caused havoc when they didn't agree with what Ilya Moon done. So yeah, you are just as bad. That isn't just all on Red's Rhetoric. Sadly, it was just Red's Rhetoric channel got taken over. And again, if Red's Rhetoric wasn't involved with all of that BS with McRae, his channel would be blazing. People love rockets and space shit. Like, I don't, but there's people out there that really, really do. Like, and the fact that he does it all himself and does all the rockets and all that, you take the drama away from that. And I've heard actually Red say, and Steve actually, that people that watch them don't want to hear the Katie Joy drama. They don't care. They're there for the other reasons. They're there for the rockets launches and the talk about the rocket launches, talk about this, talk about that. They're not there for the drama, and they're not interested in said drama either. But yet they continue it because of Steve's completing it to hard on for Katie Joy. And it's like, seriously, just go and have a freaking go and do something to get rid of it. Okay, 2 seconds. Hi, Colleen. How you been doing? I'm okay, thanks, love. Getting there slowly. I was just talking about Steve and him literally like going from channel to channel to get people to hate on Katie Joy. I remember that happened and I didn't believe for a second, but of course I couldn't say that in case it was true. I mean, who would lie about something like that, right? It's just crazy to me. It's absolutely crazy. Like, he admitted, we've heard Leslie say it. Leslie said in her own words, do you know what I mean? And like, Leslie is literally like, me and Leslie don't get on, and I'm not going into that part, but Leslie has being involved with him have hindered her channel. Do you know what I mean? Like, it does. It's hindered her channel because of him and because of the Katie drama as well. But still, because of that, people don't want to hear it. People want to go there for the Teen Mum gossip or all that kind of thing, or the Duggars, or don't know what else everyone covers, but you know what I'm saying. Like, and the same goes with Red's Rhetoric. They don't want to hear and sit there and hear a grown ass, 70, 60-year-old man talk and be like, oh, Katie Joy said that I SH'd her. Like, shut up. And it really, like, as a woman, it really doesn't matter whether it was intentionally he did that or it was just an off the cuff remark. It really doesn't matter. She felt uncomfortable. It was in a workplace, and he said about SH, she didn't. She said in a comment, I felt severely uncomfortable and said I didn't want to stream with him any further. Now, does she say SH? Of course. But it was just an off the cuff, whether it was just off the cuff remark by him, he made that a million times worse. And if she felt uncomfortable, she felt uncomfortable. Nobody can say that's right or wrong if she felt uncomfortable by words that was coming out of his mouth. And I'm not being funny, but some of the things that he's said on streams and I've watched, they've made me dead uncomfortable, like really uncomfortable. Some of the things like, oh, well, Chesh promised us all a BG. Let's just like turn the lights off. Who's in Chesh's mouth? And that makes me very uncomfortable. I'm not going to lie. I don't know, guys. But by him going on there, he's just really, really just like showed his hand. And by admitting that he literally, or Tipster admitting it really, that he tried to drag Tipster into it, and probably arguing all of those as well. It's craziness. And I'd love to know what he wants. Like, what's his end game? What does he want from Katie? Like, what does he want from her? Because I know a lot of people that was on that sorry, was on that hate Katie bandwagon. Even they're freaking, and they hate Katie. Even they're bored of sitting listening to freaking streams go on and on and on about Katie Joy. I don't know, guys. I just think it's weird. I do. I think it's absolutely insane. My dog's going to growl and go off on one now. Because we won't let him go up the fence. Oh, god dang, man. These freaking people. And I still, do you know, like, how, like, dodgy it is to still feel like, Jesus, Lord have mercy, this is going on still 2 years down the line, over 2 years down the line. This is still, like, going on and on and on and on, like, this about, like, Steve says this about Katie, Steve says, like, even Steve the other week was on a rampage going at LB. Like, what? What? Like, dude. My thoughts on LB aside, what does she do to deserve your little rampage on Twitter? Like, Jesus Christ. And I'm not sure if any of you have noticed, like, apart from Unirock, he never goes after men. He's always women that he'll sit and drag and drag and drag. He's done it with me, called me every name, called me all these different freaking things. He likes belittling. Hi, Shahid. He likes belittling women. He likes to have that upper hand on women that he can sorry, my dog went off. He likes to have that thing. He likes to be able to talk badly about women. He likes that. No, that's not Steve. Oh, I suppose he does with Kyle.
It was before.
No, that's somebody else you're thinking of.
I'll put that back.
Yeah, no, you're thinking of someone else.
Bob the Builder.
Bob the Builder. I just think it's crazy. Like, you know, there's just absolutely no need. He's said some really mean things about women just because they wouldn't do what he wanted them to do at that particular time, you know? And it was, and that's been the case for a good while. If you don't do what he wants, like Little Red, there's a perfect example, right? He was up in Little Red stream all the time, like all the time, up on Little Red's panel, in his, you know, shouting her out, go over to Little Red stream, go over to Little Red stream. Where is he now? Because I don't see him ever in Little Red stream. And granted, I will admit I don't watch all of Little Red streams. I watch here and there, like 10 minutes here or there. But where is he now? When you stop talking, you think he's supporting your channel. When you stop talking about stuff that he wants you to talk about, you are no longer valuable to him. You become void, and you are just somebody that he used to know. You're somebody that he...
You become a liability.
You become a liability. You are somebody that he just used to know. He used to talk to, but he doesn't, he doesn't talk to anymore. And there's no particular reason for that. I just don't talk to him.
I don't
Yeah, because she doesn't go after Katie anymore, or doesn't go after Katie the way he wants her to go after Katie, or as often. Same as Albie. Albie had had enough. She'd gone through loads of stuff in real life. Was more important than this online bullshit. He literally traumatized her and freaking had to go after it again and again and again and again until it got to a point that she lost her fucking temper. Do you know what I mean? It's a constant. It's a circle with him. You do what he says, you're the best thing since sliced bread. Do you mean is it? You go and watch something of anybody. I can't think of anybody right now, but if they're talking about Katie in a bad way, he's all up in their stream. He's typing away, sending super chats and typing. Then Cheshlire's in there, Drunken Unicorns in there. They're all in there type, fucking banging on their keyboard. And they're supporting. They love this creator. This creator as a stream, not talking about Katie. You don't see any of them for a mile. They're gone. They're way out. They don't give a shit about you. And if these creators genuinely think that Steve cares about you, give it a minute, because they're not going to in a minute. Trust and believe on that, for sure. It's just craziness, absolute craziness. I can't, legitimately, I can't understand. But it'd be interesting to know now whether Ruiff's still, what's it called, funding him. Yeah, I can imagine it's not fun having that Steve McRae's cult after you. It's not. The things that have come out of his mouth about everybody that haven't done what he says is not fun. It really isn't. He literally caused people to have freaking breakdowns, literally sat crying, and he likes that. He likes that he can have women mentally broken. Yeah, he control. And his little Cheshire and Drunken Unicorn, it will be his little minions and will do whatever they're told to do. And they're so they literally have no feelings. These two genuinely have no, most women, not all women, but some serial killers and things like that don't have those kind of feelings, but most women will have that oh my god, this makes me feel bad, or I feel bad for such and such. I've never seen these two have anything like that, but just laugh. Just laugh at people when they're at their wits' end and think it's funny. I've never seen them show any empathy at all. Well, one thinks that it's okay to friggin' abort a kid up to 3, so we really shouldn't. We really shouldn't expect anything different. He said I was a piece of shit. Well, that's rich coming from him. Oh my god, he went off on one at me. Yeah. Yeah, I was on stream. Yeah. But the difference is, Steve McRae, really, you live in a fucking, what set 20, 60, 70-year-old bloke do you know that still lives in shared accommodation? Unless you're in an old age people's home. Do you know what I mean? Get a life, go out. Okay, you can't right now because the COVID for the last couple of years. But even before that, get out, get a job, do something, even if it's just charity work, even if it's just a few hours, here or there. Go to the freaking Go to your local church. Go to your local like soup kitchen, and
He's not going to go to a local church.
but you don't have to like do anything. I mean, in the church, but just to the charity that within the church, like that goes out and feeds the homeless, and soup kitchens, and that kind of thing.
Start up his own thing doing that.
But no, of course not. I don't know. I just think he's crazy. Although that Insidious Vids video was fucking amazing. Yeah, I'm still laughing. I literally can't believe how much he doesn't even realize that what he said in that video and what Tipster said have just utterly confirmed what everyone else had been saying, and it come out of his mouth. Like legitimately come out of his mouth.
He's always coming out with that. People choose not to listen.
Well, I think Katie needs to like literally go through some streams and stuff like that. Maybe that Augie stream from a year ago. He's just so he's nasty. I can't imagine, even at my age, and I'm younger than him, I can't imagine now like living in shared accommodation with a bunch of other people like I don't really know, and just having a little room, shared bathroom, shared kitchen. Like I can't imagine. I just can't imagine that.
Although I suppose it'd be company for him.
Would you want? I wouldn't want to sit around with him. Would you?
You don't know who these people are.
Oh, true. Well, he's never spoken about him in that kind of way. It's just always
He's never going to speak of
he's
anyone.
he's the one normally being fed closet dweller. Yeah. It's just weird. It's just weird to me. And I get like the States is like super hard right now, and like, finding things to do, but you can always go and like do something in a soup kitchen, start, you have lots of people online that follow you, you have a following. You could start up, asking people to send their clothes that they don't use that but's good enough, and handing them out to, you live in LA or California, wherever, California, I think he said.
He lives in a capital or a city.
But that's what I mean. There's going to be a lot of homeless people. You could be literally saying to people on your stream, like, look, is there clothes that don't fit you, that, you don't want anymore, but they're still good? We'll set up a PO box. Can you send them? I'm going to go around and give them to some homeless. He could be doing so much good, but instead he wants to sit there and literally traumatize people over and over and over again. Like, how many streams have he like literally sat there spoken about Katie in a derogatory manner? How many times has he gone off on LB on Twitter and on IG lives over that one Christmas? How many times has he gone on Twitter and rampages about me or about anybody? Do you know what I mean? Like, calling Chopper a piece of shit. Like, you don't know Chopper. You know nothing about her. Just because she doesn't agree with you, she's a piece of shit. It's such a childish mentality. You're if you're going to be her friend, I'm not going to be your friend, and you're a piece of shit.
That's what you also try and play. And I say play.
It's insane. I hope everyone can be around on Saturday. I got a stream set up for Saturday for I want to like discuss some of like the addiction issues and stuff like that. So I think it's going to be a really good stream. I'm doing like research on stats at the moment as well. So I hope lots of people can be around for that. I think it's going to be like something different, get away from this BS drama that everybody seems to be involved in right now. Thank God I'm not. I could definitely see it from the outside, for sure. I'm just glad that like I'm just not part of any of that because I don't want to be a part of any of that BS.
Yeah.
Because it's bullshit. Complete and utter bullshit. It really is. I won't be long and I'll be getting off anyway because we've got chicken. Shouldn't be long because I'm starving. Oh, okay, that might be a little bit of an exaggeration. Hey, JJ, how are you? And I'm literally like, just so funny.
You're so funny.
No, I'm not funny. He's funny. He's hilarious. That video was hilarious. I might literally have to watch it again just to, but I might have to just save it and watch it when my stomach's better so I can have a good old belly giggle.
Yeah. Actually be able to laugh.
Be able to laugh at it. How are you, JJ? Where's my Cindy? I hope she's okay. Yeah, my notifications are sucking right now. People are getting them like an hour after. But it's because I think it's because I've been on for a little while. So then when I'm starting to come back on now, I need to get back in for the notifications to come up. But it's fine. I don't care. Oh, Ria's and Joanna missed it the other day. Yeah. But, oh, this one was just me ranting about bloody Steve McRae. Like, I'm good. Cindy isn't feeling very well. Oh, send her my love and tell her I hope she feels better soon. Oh, hope she feels better soon. There's nothing, so much going around, I'm telling you. There's so much going around, it's ridiculous. Yeah.
And because we're all now coming back out of
and the numbers are rising and stuff. I did a COVID test today just because it's been like a week since I come out of hospital, and because I went to like 2 different hospitals, I was a little like paranoid. So I took a test today, but it was negative, so I'm good. But I'm not. I was a bit like, but I am vaccinated, so I was a little less nervous of me actually like having it. But just going to 2 hospitals did kind of freak me out a little bit. No, I know it doesn't stop, but it lessens the chances. Yeah, but I was a little like, especially going to 2 different hospitals, and the one in Carmarthen was just absolutely insane, the amount of people that was there, and the nurse on the ward coughing and spluttering every like 2 seconds. I was like, dude, you need to go home.
They can't because everyone else is self-isolating.
I know, but she needed to go home. She sounded so rough, lover. I was like, geez, man, you sound so poorly.
Well, normally they wouldn't.
I will.
And that's it.
Yeah. Probably know when she was the sister, though. Take the reins, like, yeah.
Better somebody with a cough that isn't.
And she's probably, but I don't think it was COVID. It was it was just a cough. Yeah. I got tested as soon as I went into the Clanwilly. As soon as I went in there, didn't even go up on the ward. I was still in A&E, and they shoved a thing down the back of my throat. It was gross.
Funny how they do it different ways.
Yeah, the ones here that I got at home are up the nose, but the one when I went to, well, I didn't get tested in Harvard, but when I went to Clanwilly, I was tested. So yeah, you've been to that dive. Right, guys, I'm going to get off because I'm going to go and have something to eat. I will link the video as soon as this is rendered. I will upload it. I'll put it in either in the description or I'll probably put it in the comment section and pin it just so that everyone can see what video I'm talking about. And I appreciate everyone coming to join me. We're on the 15-minute mark and I need food. I'm hungry. I shall speak to you all later. Bye, guys. Have a great day.
Bye bye now.